Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to crochet dress using this yarn. This is 100% cotton, 100 gram, and this is fine number 2. We're going to use 3.5 millimeter hook, and then the color is 192 if you want to use the same color. And this is, I got this yarn from this brand here, but any color can do. It's really up to you. Make a slip knot. And then make a chain of 18. Yarn over and pull through. That is our first chain. And then 2, 3, 4. Go to the second chain from your hook. So 1 and then 2. Insert your hook. Yarn over and pull. 2 loops in your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2. That is our first single crochet. And then repeat that in each of the chain until the last chain. I am here in my last chain. I'm going to make 3 double crochet. 3 single crochet, sorry. So insert your hook in the last chain. Make 3 single crochet. So that's 1. Insert your hook in the same chain in the last chain. 2 and 3. Chain 2 and then 3 single crochet in the same chain, which is the last chain. 3 single crochet. So 1, 2 and last one, 3. So 3 single crochet, chain 2 and 3 single crochet in this last chain, and then go to the next stitch, which is this one here. That one, make 1 single crochet and 1 single crochet per stitches until the last stitch. Don't try not to miss any stitches, so your number of stitches is the same in the other side. If you want, you can count it to get the exact number of stitches, but for me, just try to not miss any stitches, or not to put 2 stitches in 1 stitch where we are making 1 single crochet per stitches only. I am here in my last stitch, making my last single crochet, and this is how your work should look like. It's super easy. Any beginners can make this, I'm sure. And then chain 1 and turn, and then 1 single crochet in the first stitch and 1 single crochet per stitches until the chain 2 space. I am here in chain 2 space. Make 3 single crochet there. Insert your hook, place 3 single crochet just like what we did in the previous round. So 2 and 3. Chain 2 and then 3 single crochet again in the same chain 2 space. So we just repeat this in the previous round. 2 and last one, 3. And then go to the next stitch, making sure this is your next stitch after the chain 2. So place 1 single crochet per stitches after that. 1 single crochet per stitches. If you have encountered single crochet before, then this is super easier for you. So I just repeating this over and over again. I am here in my last stitch, that one, and make one single crochet. So I'm going to repeat this round that we just made until we get the length that we want. So we are now in round 1, 2, 3. We're going to repeat round 3 and show you how many rounds I have made. I have here 16 rows in total. Chain 1, turn. So insert your hook in the very first stitch and then yarn over and pull. Insert your hook in the next stitch, yarn over and pull. Yarn over, pull through all. So 2 stitch into 1 stitch. And then repeat that in each of the 2 stitches into 1 stitch all the way around. So 2 stitch into 1 stitch to make it a little bit like close edges. So repeat that all the way around. I am here in my chain 2 space, so I'm going to insert my hook here, 1, then go to the next stitch, that's 2, and decrease, and then repeat in the next 2 stitches, making it into 1 stitch. I have 1 stitch left. I will just insert my hook there and then make 1 single crochet. And this is how your work should look like. Pretty scrambled, but it's fine. So now we're going to make the shell stitches. Just this one here I already have made here. So I'm going to make this. And then we're gonna leave this here like this. So only this part. So chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Turn. 4 double crochet in the first stitch, which is here. Yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert your hook in the same stitch. Grab that yarn, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So we're going to make 5 double crochet in total, including the chain 3. So 2 more. 1 and 2. And go to the next stitch, make 1 single crochet, and then go to the next stitch, yarn over, and make 1 double crochet in the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and this is your work should look like. Repeat until chain 2 space here on the top. So this is going to be my last shell stitch. 3, 4, and last one, 5, and then go to the next stitch, make 1 single crochet, and once you're done, chain 1, pull tight, and cut the yarn. I have 2 pieces here of this top. As you can see, we have here a stitch marker in both sides, so this is 12 stitches. Away from here all the way up is 12, and then 12 here as well, all the way to the stitch marker. Make a slip knot, and then insert your hook in the very first stitch in the back loop, which is this one here. In the back loop only, this is the back loop, this one back loop, so take the back loop, and then the other side in the front loop, wait, this one. So as you can see, I try to take the ones that are close to each other, so the back loop here on the top and then the front loop in the bottom, and then insert your hook in the slip knot and then pull, and then chain 1, go to the next stitch, and as well as in the bottom, yarn over and slip stitch. Go to the next stitch, and slip stitch. So in the back loop and in the front loop. Front loop in the bottom, back loop on the top. The ones that are close to each other. All the way up until the stitch marker. Last stitch and then make a slip stitch. Chain 1, pull tight and cut the yarn. It's like this. So here I have here a chain of 105 in total, and then I wrap it around my waist, which is below of this one when I try this one on. I have a chain of 105 and then it fits me all the way to the back. Go to the second chain from the hook, so 1, 2, insert your hook, place 1 single crochet and then 1 single crochet per stitches until the last chain. I am here in my last stitch, making my last single crochet, and now chain 1, turn, and then 1 single crochet per stitches again. All the way to the last. Here in my last stitch, making my last single crochet, then chain 1 and turn, and then we just repeat 1 single crochet per stitches again. So we're going to repeat round 3. We are on round 4 now, so go ahead, repeat round 3, making 1 single crochet per stitches until the last stitch, and then I'm gonna show you how many rounds I have made. This is the area where our bodies start to form like this, a curve. We chain 1 and then turn. Then we're going to increase here. So 2 single crochet in 1 stitch. Insert your hook in the first stitch and then make 1 single crochet. And then insert your hook in the same stitch and make another 1 single crochet. So that is our increase. And then just make 1 single crochet per stitches until the last stitch. And then I'm gonna show you how many rounds I increase. So we're just going to repeat this one, making increase round. I am here in my last stitch, making my last row of increase. So I have made 6 rows of increase. And now we're going to go back in making 1 single crochet per stitches. So chain 1, turn, and then 1 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and then 1 single crochet per stitches until the last stitch, and then repeat that. And then I'm gonna show you how many rounds I made. I have made 18 rows of single crochet per stitches, and now I tried on. I want to make it a little bit bigger here for my butt area is, so always try it on. And then 2 single crochet in the first stitch, and then 1 single crochet in the next 15 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 14 and 15. And now I'm going to increase again. So every 16 stitches I'm going to increase. So I have 2 single crochet in 1 stitch in the first stitch, and then 15 stitches, 1 single crochet each, and then 2 single crochet in 1 stitch, and then repeat that until the last stitch. So after I increase here, and I have only 14 stitches, which is fine. And then now chain 1, turn, 2 stitches into 1 stitch, and then 1 single crochet in each of the next 15 stitches. 2 stitch into 1 stitch, and then just make 1 single crochet the rest of the stitches, and like that. So if you think it is enough already to wrap around your butt area, you can make 1 single crochet per stitches after that. So just try to put it on try it on, wrap it around your butt area, and if it's enough, make 1 single crochet per stitches. You can see it started to wider. So I have made 4 rows of every 16 increase, so I have made 4 rows of that, and then I wrap it around my butt, and then it fits perfectly. And now it's time to make 1 single crochet per stitches. So chain 1, turn, and then 1 single crochet per stitches. So always try it on to get the size for you. We decrease or increase where the area is bigger or smaller. So I have made 4 rows of 1 single crochet per stitches, and now I'm going to decrease. Chain 1, turn, and then insert your hook in the first stitch, yarn over and pull. Insert your hook in the next stitch, yarn over and pull. Yarn over, pull through 2. So that is our first decrease. And then 1 single crochet per stitches until the last stitch. And then we're just going to repeat decrease until we get to the, so I will just keep decreasing now until I get to the last row. Chain 1. So as you can see, I have 2 stitches left here. So chain 1, turn, and then decrease that one. Yarn over, pull through all, and then chain 1, pull tight, and cut the yarn all the way to the last. I fold this in half like this, and then I find the middle and just make it like that. I'm gonna fold it again in half like that, and then place a stitch marker. This is gonna be our middle. To attach this one, insert your hook there in the first stitch. Now we're going to connect this one, and then insert your hook. This is our first stitch here. Insert your hook there, and then insert your hook in the slip knot, and then pull. Chain 1, and then jump to the next stitch on the top, which is very easy to find. And then here in the next stitch in the bottom, not really. So this one here, we're going to try to fit this one. So you can either place a stitch marker, and then as you can see it's a little bit too much in the bottom, but you can try to fit that in like that. So insert your hook in the next stitch on the bottom, on the top, and then just in the bottom insert your hook where it is aligned to the top. So I will insert my hook, making sure this one here is good, and then right in front of that stitch on the top, insert your hook and make a slip stitch just like that. Go to the next stitch and through the next stitch just right in front of that stitch on the top. So I'm going through the random stitch in the bottom just like that. So making sure this one is on the top, and this is our last stitch here in the corner. So we will put that there and stitch, then slip stitch. Once you're done, chain 1, pull tight, and cut the yarn. Okay, where the slip stitch here is also in the side of the other slip stitch here in the bottom. The side, and then all the way, this is, we're going to fold this in half. Now we're going to connect the side here, and this is the part where we start decreasing. As you can see, this is the decreasing part, so we're gonna stop somewhere here. So insert your hook here in the very first stitch on the top and here, and then insert your hook in the last stitch here on the top, and then insert your hook in the slip knot, pull that one, and then chain 1, and then go to the next stitch. So this is the side and we cannot really easily see the stitches. Where this one you can see a stitches very easy here, but here not, but just go in a random stitch that you can find so it doesn't give you a headache, and then just make a slip stitch to close. Go in a random stitch, not too far, not too close, so you don't see any hole in that connecting area there while connecting the side of your top dress. So as you can see, I just go in a random stitch here, so you don't have to see where is the stitch, but just making sure this is your last point and it is aligned to the top, to the bottom. So now we're going to make top here. Make a slip knot and then insert your hook here to the very top, align with this one here in the middle. Just align to this, insert your hook in the slip knot and pull, and then chain 1, 2, 3. It's up to you how many chain you want for the string. This is for your neck to connect to tie. I have enough chains here. Once you get the size of the chain for your strap, chain 1, pull tight and cut the yarn, and then repeat in the other side. Try to put this together like this and then go all the way to the top to get the size you want. And here we stop. Here we have too much here, and then just pull that one and make a knot. Pull it up a little bit and then make pull tight and cut the rest of the yarn, and then wrap that one to secure it really nice like that, and then make it another one, another round like that, and then repeat in the other side. Make another string here and as well as here on the other side, and you can wrap it around your back and then it's good. You can wrap it around your back and then it's good to go.